I'm not even going to do a whole bunch of rambling because I have to do a whole bunch of talking about what I use on the boys' hair, how I maintain it. Y'all have been asking me repetitively, you know, what am I doing to make their hair grow so fast? And honestly, their hair doesn't grow super fast. I just take care of it, and you guys got to understand that I'm posting these videos maybe a week or two after I've made them. Some videos I post a month after I've made them. You never know when I've made that video, but nonetheless, their hair does retain a lot of length. These are tips on how to retain length, you know, make your hair grow. But I mean, this should be a part of your hair care regime anyway. And I say that because if you have natural hair, thick natural hair, thin natural hair, whatever kind of natural hair, you need to be taking very good care of it. You need to be watering it, loving it. I don't know how else to explain it. I kind of get baffled though when you guys ask me, you know, how is the boy's hair growing so fast? Because y'all see how I take care of their hair in the videos. So I get kind of confused when you be like, what you using? What you doing? Are y'all looking in the description box? Are you reading what I'm writing down? Are you listening to the words that were coming out of my mouth in that video? I'm not specifically showing you guys hairstyles all the time. I'm showing you how I cared for his hair to get there. You get what I'm saying? So, number one on my list, shampoo your hair. Thoroughly shampoo your hair. My boy's hair is really thick. So, when it comes to shampooing their hair, I do it maybe twice a month. So every 2 weeks, sometimes just once a month. Washing their hair just pretty much gets out the dirt, grime, and buildup of the couple of past weeks when they had a protective style, or, you know, just build up in general, oils and stuff. Like I said, I've been using the Creole Belle Organics on them. This black swamp detoxifying shampoo, it detoxifies their hair and cleanses their scalp and their pores really well, and it does it without stripping their hair of its natural oils. Like, it doesn't strip it bone dry, and that's what you want to watch out for when you wash your hair. You don't want to strip your hair so much that it's super brittle and dry. Keep your hair moisturized. Listen, I get on Aiden every day about moisturizing his hair, oiling his scalp. A couple of products that we use: the Soft and Beautiful Oil Sheen Spray. You can use any oil sheen that you wish to use. We use the Shea Moisture Extra Virgin Coconut Oil. Austin, stop screaming! Sometimes we use this Wild Growth Oil, like during the winter time when we're not really doing a lot to their hair. I'll use the Wild Growth Oil or Jamaican Black Castor Oil. They have it in all different colors, all different flavors that will fit your needs. They usually recommend you to keep your hair moisturized every 2 to 3 days, but I have them do it every day. Every single morning they wake up, they are spraying their hair with oil sheen or putting another oil in their hair. It's just necessary for their hair. I know what their hair needs, and it needs moisturizer and lotions and creams and grease. And a lot of people tell you not to use grease, but we use grease. I am not shy of grease. We use Softy grease, any kind of grease I can get my hands on. Blue Magic, all of that works wonders. Their hair needs that moisture. Creole Belle Organics, y'all see me pushing this a lot, and it's not just because I'm affiliated with them. They are just a good natural hair care brand. We use the pralines and cream hair and body butter, and you can use it on your body and skin as well because it's organic. And I keep their hair moisturized at all costs because you have to know your hair. My son's hair, my boy's hair, loves oil and moisturizer and body butters and creams. Like, their hair really responds to it. If you know your hair, you're gold, because you'll know exactly what your hair needs. I do my boy's hair specifically based on what their hair needs. Trimming your ends. If they have split ends, you better be sure that I'm clipping them or that their dad is trimming their ends. And they get regular haircuts because they're boys, so they get a lining every 2 weeks or so. And when their dad is in there trimming their hair, lining their hair, he goes ahead and trim it if it needs it. Usually they say go every 3 to 6 months to get your ends trimmed, but I recommend doing it as needed because you might have done a protective style that kind of like pulled at your ends and pulled at your hair, and you might need to clip that dead hair away. Take care of your ends. Next thing on my list, while you're shampooing your hair, make sure that you're massaging your scalp at the same time. I don't know what it is about massaging the scalp, but it helps the hair follicles and all of that good stuff get penetrated really well, and it gets the blood in your scalp flowing, and it gets those pores working to get your hair to grow. Massaging your scalp gets that hair and that blood pumping, and it's, I promise you, it works. Do it every day for 2 weeks, and I bet you see some growth. I bet you see some growth. You want to make sure that you're deep conditioning. So in between washes, if the boys have like twists in their hair, or if they have like their natural hair out and it's just their curls, I have them rinse their hair once a week. Not wash it, but rinse their hair. And that's because it's got like all of that grease and buildup in it, so I have them rinse their hair. People recommend you to pre-poo, but me, their hair specifically doesn't need it. I just don't believe in pre-poo. I will like put a whole bunch of oil in their hair, or do a hot oil treatment in their hair, and then put a bag over their head so that it can get kind of steamed in their head, and then rinse it out. But like, I don't really believe in pre-pooing. So like hot oil treatments, anything that's going to really treat your hair and give it moisture. You want to deep condition your hair, and you can use regular conditioner. This is a new conditioner that I've been using on the boys' hair, and I love it. It's very thick and moisturizing. The Aussie Miracle Volume conditioner with bamboo and Australian whatever something extracts, all of those good old oils and extracts that I can't pronounce, but it works wonders in their hair because it's so thick and it gets moisturized, and their curls really pop and come to life. And that's just, you can tell when your hair is healthy. That snap back when you pull the hair. Healthy hair. My boys have very healthy hair. I make sure to keep their ends trimmed, give them regular deep conditioners and hot oil treatments. I make sure that I protective style. Please, 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 whatever you do, protective style. The best thing that you could possibly do to your hair is set it and forget it. Do it and leave it alone. That's why I do a lot of protective styles on them. Like, I'll twist his hair more than I would braid it, because braiding causes breakage, and that's a treat for his hair. I do blow dry their hair from time to time, but it's more so always on a warm or cool setting, and it's not, and it's not often. If you do choose to put some heat to your hair, please use a heat tamer. So basically this protects against heat damage. Now, you will never completely be secure from heat damage, but you want to always be sure to use a heat protectant at all costs whenever you're applying any type of heat to your hair. I don't care what type of heat it is. Use a heat protectant. And by the end of the month, you don't even realize it, but your hair has grown a whole nother 2-3 inches. Take really good care of your hair. Be mindful. I know people are always telling you, oh, well, you should take biotin, or use this, or use that, or drink a lot of water. Yeah, drink a lot of water. My boys take vitamins every day in the morning. You know, regular kid vitamins, over-the-counter kid vitamins. That's mostly for their health, but it also helps the health of their hair as well. They drink a lot of water. We do not buy soda. They drink juice, and their dad makes Kool-Aid and things like that, but like, they really do love water. They keep water bottles, carrying them around the house all day long. I have to fight them to get the water bottles out of their room and out of their bed at night. When you are combing your hair or trying to detangle or anything like that, please make sure you are using wide tooth combs, not bristle bore brushes while your hair is wet. The only way that I can truly comb through Aiden and Austin's hair is when it's wet and moisturized, and I use wide tooth combs, paddle brushes, because nothing else will work. And not only will it not work, but it will be breaking off their hair, and you do not want that. How are you going to retain length if you're damaging it by combing it with a too tiny comb and a boar bristle brush? That's how their hair thrives. Moisturizing their hair, deep conditioning it, and keeping their ends trim is what really helps my boys' hair grow. Those are the 3 top things. So when I do protective styles, you guys will see me twist the ends really good, twirl it around my finger, and I'm adding oil to lock in the moisture on their ends. Your ends is the oldest part of your hair, so you want to take care of that. I don't really too much focus on the scalp unless I'm really massaging oils into it, but you really want to focus on keeping your ends healthy. Healthy ends, healthy scalp, healthy hair, and you will retain length. I'm letting them know. They can't see you, Aiden. I'm letting them know what I do to y'all hair to make it grow. I protect the style. He got finger coils in his hair right now. Y'all seen that video. He just got a natural fro out. And what do I tell y'all to do every single morning before we get y'all to school?
Put your grease on.
Put your grease on. We do not discriminate against the grease, period. Their hair is so thick and it needs it. Their hair needs it.
Nice and thick.
Yes.
Hey.
It's just like mine. Their hair needs to be moisturized in order to thrive.
Austin.
Stop slapping him all the time. What else? Every 2 weeks, what do Daddy do to y'all hair?
Trim my hair. Yeah, trims it. Yeah.
He trims their hair. See, I don't even have to tell y'all. They can tell y'all how they get their hair taken care of in order for it to grow. They've both had hair since they were born. Like they had a head full of hair at birth. Aiden's hair grew all the way down his back, and he decided to cut it at 5 and grew it back out. So like he's just always had hair. They both have.
Getting my ear pierced.
Yeah, he's getting his ears pierced. So if y'all want to see Austin get his ears pierced this weekend, give us a thumbs up. Yes, this weekend.
Yeah, she said this weekend she get paid so we can go get my ears done.
Well, you ain't got to tell them all my business. I hope this video was informational for you all.
Alright.
That's it. So, get Muffin in here. Y'all have anything else that y'all would like to see from us, go ahead and let them know so they can get it out for y'all. And we love y'all for watching today. And if y'all don't quit playing, and we will see y'all in our next video.